Welcome everybody to another World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and this one is from the user TJ Cat. He's driving the Object 704 on a standard battle on Redshire. And normally I don't like to show very many tank destroyer replays because they tend to be very sit at the back, sit in the bush and just wreck some face. And although that makes for some good score on paper, it doesn't particularly make for a very interesting match to watch. This, on the other hand, as you might imagine, because it's being featured, is a little bit different. This is the drive forward, get in people's faces and wreck all of their stuff kind of replay. So sit back, relax and enjoy the carnage. You may actually recognize some of these names as well. Lego Tank and the Big Bison, both of those guys have also been featured in subscriber replays. So the three of them together is the trifecta, hopefully of awesome, and hopefully they can get some good damage here. What a beautiful shot to start the game with. Someone takes out the track of the IS and then right through the side to get an ammo rack and pick up kill number 1. Both of the Object 704 set up on the hill here. Got some good cover in the form of these bushes. Can see a good portion of the map. Trying to get a shot on this T-54 light. But just trying to keep himself safe as well. Don't want to open yourself up to too much fire from the enemy. Although the Object 704 is very well defended. Has a good amount of armor. Going to try and take out this FV before he backs away. The mighty gun of the Object 704 just bouncing on the FV's turret there. Very unlucky considering this thing has 286 millimeters of penetration and 750 average damage. Can see his platoon mate Lego Tank making a push down the center here, so going to come back him up just a little bit further behind but on slightly higher ground to see if he can get a shot there, but not quite. So going to move up. Does get spotted making this maneuver, so got to be careful that he might get hit from this left hand side. Looks like the enemy team has concentrated quite a large portion of their forces on that right hand flank and in the center. Allows his gun to aim just as long as he dares. Gets a great shot through the side of that T-54 light. He's going to be regretting his decision to take that place right now. Lego Tank coming forward to hit the Waffenträger. And see if TJ can get over the top and take it out in time, but no. Looks like he's not quite fast enough, so switches his attention to this ISU 152 instead. Gets a great hit on him to take him out, and then going to try and flank around the FV, but he gets taken out by the other 704. Bounces a shot from the Rheinmetall there. Rheinmetall doing his best to try and get into a safe position, but that's never going to happen. He gets taken out for kill number 3 and now going to move on to the next target. They've done a good job of wrecking the middle. There's a T-54 Mod 1 on the left-hand side there. One of the Object 704s is under fire. I'm going to see where that comes from. Bounces a shot in the rear because Russians have extra strong rear armor. I'm going to try and find this Mod 1. He's got full health, but if both of these tanks are able to hit him, they could do some serious damage. Looks like TJ does hit, but Lego Tank missed that one. Going to come forward, try and get the ram on the Mod 1, but it looks like he was backing off quick enough. Luckily, having his front armor pointed directly towards the Mod 1 here, he's not going to be able to penetrate. He's bouncing shots all day long from the front here. Angling his front armor towards where the mystery shots are coming from. Does see an M41 there. You can also see a couple other tanks, the T-54 lightweight and the FV. Just keeping an eye on that Tiger Pete to his right. He doesn't want to take any unnecessary damage. Going to allow his gun to close in on this FV and gets a beautiful hit and sets him on fire. I think he may have had an automatic fire extinguisher there. I didn't see any more than one tick, although I may be wrong. Going to move forward now. Still pressing forward, still on the offensive, still on the attack. Finds the T-54 lightweight. Going to try and get a shot onto him. He can indeed. That's kill number 5. Does see a T-32 on the hill, but if he can keep himself in this kind of position, kind of half side scraping with this tank because of its oddly shaped front armor, should be able to keep him safe. Going to flank around to the right hand side, see if we can get a shot on this E-50 or onto the Panzer or the M41. Does get spotted. And not able to get a line of sight on those tanks, so going to move around and try and get around the rear of the E-50. Does get a great shot onto him and now decides to back away. Going to keep his front armor towards the hill. Like I said, the enemy team pushed a lot of their forces on that right-hand flank. It did pay off for them and they did win that flank. Now they are kind of trapped in that location. TG is in a little bit of a difficult situation now. He's got to keep his armor pointed at 2 separate areas. Going to go for the T-32. Beautiful hit to take his track out as he comes forward, and he bounces a shot as he backs off. T-10 is also moving towards the Allied base. Is very successfully bouncing shots and gets another shot through the side of that T-32 to get his sixth kill and a Top Gun medal. Now bouncing heat from the M41. His armor is nicely angled enough. The Waffenträger did hit him for quite a large portion of his hit points though, so got to play this one carefully. Although they are winning 12 kills to 8, he himself is in a little bit of a difficult situation here. He's got an E50 on his right hand side, which has now fallen, which means he's going to be fading away any moment now. There is the Waffenträger and the M41, but to be honest, TJ has had a good game already. He's got 6 kills, he's done over 5,000 damage. I think I don't have the score screen up at the moment, and I don't have a damage counter mod anymore. I'm going to try and get a last shot onto somebody before they both go down, but it looks like the Waffenträger is safely hidden behind the hill. It would be nice just to get one more hit's worth of damage, because let's face it, he definitely deserves it after the awesome game that he's had. But that's it. That's the last kill. That is the game. And that was an awesome replay from TJ Cat. Not satisfied with playing defensively and camping bush with mighty Russian tank destroyer, decides to drive forward, take the fight to the enemy, and use that gun, that armor to his advantage. And to his advantage it was, picking himself up 6 kills and a whole heap of damage as well. So awesome game from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Don't forget guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. The link for that's in the description. I've been Maxwell, this has been a World of Tanks replay, and I'll catch you guys next time.